All right, let's call to order the Board of Supervisors Light Improvement District. Golden Acres Light Improvement District, Naco Light Improvement District, Bowie Light Improvement District, Hurdleville Light Improvement District, and Sunsites Light Improvement District special meeting to order. All right, we are meeting in the Board of Supervisors hearing room at 1415 Melody Lane, pursuant to ARS 38-43102, paragraph H. The public will have access to the meeting room 15 minutes prior to the start of the meeting. Any item on this agenda is open for discussion and possible action. Members of the board will attend either in person or via Microsoft Teams. Members of the public may also attend via Microsoft Teams or the mobile app. The board may permit public comment during the discussion of any item on this agenda. To speak on any agenda item, complete and return the speaker request form to the clerk of the board prior to 9 a.m. on the day of the meeting. We have one item on the consent agenda. Will someone move it so we can vote, or maybe not move it? So,
Mr. Chair, I move we approve the Light Improvement District meeting minutes of June 10th, 2025 for Bowie Light Improvement District, Golden Acres Light Improvement District, Naco Light Improvement District, Hurdleville Light Improvement District, and Sunsites Light Improvement District.
Second.
all right, so the motion before us is to approve the minutes on the consent agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0.
Chairman Antonori,
Yes,
could
ma'am.
you do roll call, please?
I can't believe I missed that. I was just in a hurry. Okay, all right, let's do roll call. District 1,
Crosby is here.
District 2,
Gomez is present.
District 3, Antonori is here. All supervisors are present and in person. Okay. So do I need to redo it or no? No? Okay, all right, so we're good. Next, we're going to do a public hearing. All right, for item number 2, and I will go to Ms. Gilman for an explanation.
Sure. So thank you, supervisors and Chairman Antonori. Today we have all the budgets for the light improvement districts for the board's approval. You approved these in the tentative budget back in June. The PowerPoint slide might be the one. We'll just go through all of these at one time. And then each district will have a
Do
separate
we have to do
motion.
a public hearing on each one?
I think we can do all of these right now, and then your motions will be separate.
Okay.
So next slide, please. The light improvement districts are districts that the board has a separate board. You're sitting as that board. This is to pay the utility bills for streetlights in these unincorporated areas of the county. We factor in what the trend for those utility bills has been over the period of time and estimate out what they will be for the next fiscal year. Then based on the current tax revenues and any reserves, we deduct from that to get their tax rate, which will set in August. So this lists out the proposed budget for those unincorporated areas with a light improvement district.
Mr. Chair,
Mr.
question or comment?
Here, Mr. Crosby.
Is it not so that Golden Acres got annexed into the city of Sierra Vista? Anybody know that one? Nope. Not good.
I don't
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
think so.
Smart on them.
Question.
Ms. Gomez.
You know, in the past, I just know about Perville, right? We've been just issuing checks and not making sure that these lights are actually on. So in our contract with, well, for instance, Perville would be APS. Is there some kind of teeth to it that says that they have to maintain and make sure I don't think it's right. The citizens are paying the taxes on their bill, right? To have to go out and check and see what the lights are. You know, that's what we did the past 2 months. And for $32,000, that just doesn't seem right. So in the contract, is there anything that says that APS has to make sure these lights are on?
I don't believe we have an actual contract with APS just because it's in their service area, just similar to how the county has,
So
APS for this area. So I don't believe there is a
So when we
contract.
give them money, how do we know we're getting, the service that we're paying for? Other than having the people go and check each light post? I mean, Do I have to have a meeting every 3 months to say, hey, you guys, tell me what light posts aren't working? Because when I was campaigning, 2/3 of them weren't working. And meanwhile, we were giving them a check every year. So isn't there some way, maybe the county attorney can answer this question, in which if we give them a check for this amount of money, that we at least know that the services is being provided for?
Because I believe we pay based on the usage, correct? So if the usage goes down dramatically, we should recognize that perhaps the lights aren't working and there should be a problem if that usage rate goes down. We can also, unfortunately, the time to know that the lights are off is in the dark of night or in the early morning hours. We do have facilities personnel who go out to BDI quite regularly, and they go out in the early morning hours. So I can't ask them to drive through Purtleville and take spot checks if you like.
That would be great. It just seems to me that the APS should be able to also maintain, and we'll be writing them a check, so they should be somewhat service oriented. But yes, if we could do that in the county,
Mhm.
and then I'll still continue to ask the people to just tell me when their lights go out. I mean, I don't know, it's a lot of money to just be giving them and not
I
expect them
understand.
to maintain.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any other questions? No? All right. So let us go down each agenda item one by one. I'm voting each one on one, so I can get a motion for item number 2.
Which is,
Mr. Chair, I move we adopt the final budget for the Bowie Light Improvement District for fiscal year 2025 to 2026 in the amount of $14,183.
second,
All right, motion before the board is to approve the Bowie Light Improvement District budget for FY 25-26. All those in favor say aye.
I
Aye. Motion passes 3-0. All right, number 3.
I move to adopt the final budget of the Golden Acres Light Improvement District for fiscal year 2025-2026 in the amount of $8,388.
Second.
All right, we have a motion to approve the final budget for the Golden Acres Light District for fiscal year 25-26. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0. All right.
Well, Mr. Chair, I move we adopt the final budget for the Naco Light Improvement District for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026 in the amount of $9,931.
Second,
All right, we have a motion before the board to approve the final budget for the Naco Light Improvement District for fiscal year 25-26. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Aye. Motion passes 3-0. All right, number 5.
I motion that we adopt the final budget of the Purtleville Light Improvement District for fiscal year 2025-2026 in the amount of $32,044.
Second.
All right, motion before the board is to adopt the final budget of the Purtleville Light Improvement District for fiscal year 25-26. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passes 3-0. All right, number 6.
I move we adopt the final budget of the Sunsites Light Improvement District for fiscal year 2025 to 2026 in the amount of $484.
Yeah, 484. There we go. All right.
I second.
All right, so the motion before the board is to approve the final budget for the Sunsites Light Improvement District for 2025 to 2026. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion passes 3-0. All right, so the next meeting is going to be the Library District meeting to approve the minutes and demands and to adopt the final budget. So we are adjourned.